You're up early, aren't you?
I slept pretty well.
You are a ghost, spirit, whatever you call yourself.
Ghosts are always sleeping, always rested.
I suppose so. I had another one of those dreams last night.
Which dream?
I dreamt of Rat, of that day. That day he took me over. Only in the dream, it didn't happen how it did in real life. It was different. Darkness slowly enclosed on me. Even the world around me started to get covered in blackness. The moon eclipsed the sun, and everything was black, dark, not a light to be seen.
Sounds disturbing.
It was. And it wasn't no storm either. A storm would have some sort of sound, light. That didn't. Nothing. Just emptiness.
Completely silent?
Silence. And a feeling of overwhelming hatred. And then I woke up, and now I'm here with you. Which brings me to question. Where the hell are we going to fix this little crystal problem I'm having right now with Rat?
Do you remember the area I mentioned yesterday?
I do. You alluded it to being a forest. That's it. Are you still certain Rat could be listening in on us right now?
He's on the crystal, he could be listening at any time. It's really hard to tell. It's not really our main concern right now. Our main concern is we need to get there. It's about 5 hours south of here. Actually, it looks pretty similar to the forest we're in now.
Okay.
The trees are a little bit bigger. The trees are some of the most ancient trees on the earth. They're called the redwoods. They hold a vast amount of power. The power we need to concoct this new crystal of sorts.
What sort of power do the redwoods hold, exactly? I mean, they're just ancient trees. What sort of semblance do they have to this? Or Rat?
That's where you're wrong. It's not just about the trees, it's about everything the trees have been used for over time.
And what is that?
Well, people have been living there for a long time. They've found power in the trees. They've worshipped around the trees. Not just people either. Creatures as well.
Creatures? Wendigos, you mean?
Well, obviously Wendigos. I know that's your forte, but Wendigos, Bigfoot.
Bigfoot, huh?
You don't believe in Bigfoot?
Well, there was a time when I didn't, but perhaps it's open to interpretation now. 5 years or so of this. It opens the mind to a lot more questions, possibilities, answers that could be found.
I would think a Wendigo hunter would also believe in other creatures, but...
Any other ones besides Bigfoot you can name?
Little hybrid known as the Goat Man. Ever heard of him?
Have. Yes.
They all have lived in this area for thousands of years, all around the trees. And this area, these trees, is where we'll do our little ritual.
Interesting.
You like rituals, don't you?
Not ones involving you. Not typically, old friend. But you're my only hope right now. So I suppose I have to trust you. I mean, if Rain trusts you, I'm inclined to trust you.
Am I not trustworthy?
As I say, the old you, no. Not at all. The old you I would have already plugged in the skull. But you are not him.
Plugged in the skull? With this?
You could easily shoot me right now. But I know you won't. As a
You
matter of
trust
fact,
me.
that, if you will, is why I'm giving you this. Now this is...
The detective's gun, isn't it?
Yes. Yes. It is.
I recognized it.
I figured. The
Encountered
last thing
each
you
other.
saw before you, hit the bullet, so to say.
Correct. This gun brings back not very
You
fond
shot
memories.
me with it.
Fond and not fond memories at the same time.
Yes. Well, what can I say? An eye for an eye, right?
Correct.
Now, finally, how are we to enter the redwoods? They're off limits to the public right now.
Well, I have my ways. I know some areas off the beaten path that allow access to them.
With all due respect, pal, I think I'm the only one who can see you. You're sort of dead. Everyone we passed by on the way here seemed to completely ignore your presence.
So you're the only one we have to worry about then, right? As long as you get in, we all get in.
Yeah.
So
I like
there's
you. I like you.
There's an area on the coast. We get there, we can park our car there, walk right in, up the coast into the redwoods.
A back route entry.
Correct.
Do you know if it's protected by the spirit realm? It had a barrier that me and Ryan were able to use to infiltrate Rat's original area. You know that lake?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Of course you do. You were there. You helped. There was a, almost like a back doorway, guarded by the spirit realm's energy. He couldn't sense us as long as we were in it. As soon as we stepped out, then we were sensible. Are you able to pull one of those force fields, you could say? At least around me.
I think I could work my magic a little more.
If you're able to, then that would mean both of us are invisible, at least to Wendigos. Well, I'm not sure about you. Are you in any danger being here?
I'm not worried about danger.
Then what are you worried about?
Nothing. We'll be fine. Don't worry. I can't really be harmed anymore. I'm already dead. Right?
I suppose so.
Trust me. I'll be fine.
I do.
So shall we break camp? Be gone?
Let us. And try to keep that gun close, will you? It's one of my last silver mags in it, alright? So if you need it, yeah, silver. Wendigos, you know? Or did you forget some of your research being up there? Or down there? Or wherever it is? I don't know if it's up, down, wherever you dwell, but... yeah.
Well, I know you're just immortal, so you may not understand this very well, but the spirit realm is neither up nor down, nor this side, that side. It's a parallel universe. It's everywhere. It's very, for humans, it's not really easy to comprehend, but it's all around us at all times.
It's a flip side of this world, isn't it?
It's a way to look at it, yeah. I mean, I'm standing right in front of you, seemingly in this world, am I not?
Yeah.
I'm not floating above you like a spooky ghost. I'm not a demon down below. I'm right here with you, but I'm not at the same time. It's weird, I know, but that's how it works.
Thanks for that explanation.
Yeah.
Shall we get to the ocean? Huh? I can hear seagulls in the distance. We should be close.
Seagulls and squirrels.
Seagulls and squirrels all night long. I guess you could say their noise is enough to wake the grave or the dead.
Even in death, squirrels annoy the hell out of me. Got it. Alright.
Whoa there.
I'm still a good shot.
I can see that. Alright, well, let's Let's break camp and get the hell out of here, huh?
Yep.
All right.
Rat. Hello, Howard.
It's been a while, hasn't it? Oh, you're not gonna take a shot at me. Oh, how sad. I'm a projection just like you, boy. The spirit realm has many ins and outs, doesn't it?
It does.
You're missed back in there.
By who?
Me. I was looking to kill you. You tried to betray me once before, didn't you? You remember that day on the volcano?
Once.
You were going to use my body to get what you wanted.
I was always going to use you. You were just too foolish to realize
You
it.
what?
Do you think I ever actually liked your company, wanted you around, considered you a friend? You were a tool. Simply a tool. Nothing else, nothing more.
Is that so, Paul? You know who else is simply a tool? The boy. Everything he's done has fallen right into my plans. You thought I actually wanted his body? When a Wendigo enters the spirit realm, they gain a knowledge incomprehensible to that of a mortal. Why do you think Rain is so powerful?
Rain is so powerful because he uses his power for good. He builds alliances with those around him, unlike you, who burns all bridges.
I don't burn bridges, Clay. I burn souls, and I devour them like I'll devour yours. I could kill you right now, but I'm not going to. I'd like you to watch as my plan slowly unfolds and you can't do anything about it but watch and wait and hope that everything would just end.
I look forward to watching your plans fail again, as they have many times in the past.
So forward to showing you exactly what they are, but the time is not quite yet. You have 36 hours before the eclipse finally arrives. Enjoy your time on this putrid planet, because soon it'll be engulfed in darkness.
That's what you want, isn't it? To watch the world burn.
The world that once turned its back on me will now have its back eviscerated by me.
Well, 36 hours. I'll see you then for yet another failed attempt at your devastating
You
plans.
protect the very same insect that once killed you. You're a disgrace to your kind and mine.
He's a better friend than you ever were.
I was never your friend.
And
You
I
were a
wanted you to
means
be
to
my
an
friend.
end.
Same as you. A means to an end. Slink back off into the darkness. Pathetic creature.
Let me inform you of something. There are many ways into your physical realm than just one. Ancient trees supply just the amount of energy I need to phase between realms as a projection. A ghost, as you mortals call them.
Well, I will see your projection, your scary projection, in 36 hours.
I look forward. Powell, you're a hard man to track. I did a bit of investigating in this area. No souls or Wendigos around anywhere that I can tell.
Doing okay?
Yeah, the visions of they've gotten worse. Almost. I don't know, man. I don't know. Look. Just don't worry about me. Look, how close are we to the forest, the area? You know.
Say we're about an hour or two out.
Why did we need to stop along the coast, huh?
We didn't need to. I just like this area.
This
I think we
thing's-
might as well make use of our time. See some sights on the way.
You're sure this area is protected by the force field, right? That force field thing, spirit realm.
Mostly sure. We won't really be able to tell until I'm there and can sense the energy, see what's going on. I think so, though. It's our best shot.
Very well. This area is really fly infested. It smells rotting. Is there something dead around here or something?
Could be some fish.
I suppose. So what? What are we to do when we get there, huh? Don't you think Rat'll be trying to kill us? Me.
Of course.
You can't protect the forest.
Rat is always plotting, conniving. We can't let that stop us, though.
Aren't you concerned of what he can do?
Yeah.
Fucking flies, dude.
Yeah, these flies. Maybe we should just get back on the road. I'm kind of tired of getting buzzed around, but
perhaps we should. Now, is it an hour or two walk, or is it an hour or two drive? Because a drive isn't exactly accessible along the beach.
hour or two walk.
Well,
Down the beach, up the river in the redwoods.
and you know the exact area we need to go?
More or less. General area.
Very well. You haven't seen anything, have you? Any activity from any other possible Wendigos, maybe? Rising up to take Rat's old place?
I've seen things here and there out of the corner of my eye. There's always one that goes around, but as far as one taking Rat's specific place, that's something that's really impossible to predict. So, sorry I can't ease your nerves, but I think we're just gonna have to go and see what happens.
Very well. Very well. I'll do a bit more scouting ahead, okay? You hold down this camp? This fly-infested
Try to
rock.
get my fly swatter out.
Very, very well. In that case, be well, as always.
Likewise.
And I'll meet you further down the coast, huh?
Sounds
Say,
good.
half hour down.
Okay.
Away from all these pesky rodents.
Sounds good.
Rat. Oh, but you forgot. Do it again. Waste more of your silver, why don't you? I think your time is running out on this planet. So is the boys. Because if I do recall, I gave you 36 hours. You did not meet that deadline. Matter of fact, there's less than 24 now. Less than 24 before I come back to this earth and destroy you, boy, your son.
I'll see it when I believe it.
Or should I say lack of a son, idiot scientist? Wasn't it you who plugged him in the skull?
Yes, it was.
And wasn't it you who has tried to destroy him more than once?
I've tried to. I stand by my decisions.
And you failed all the same.
As did you.
Oh, but I didn't. It's all part of my plan. My plan is coming to a head in which you cannot possibly comprehend.
Plans and action are two different things.
My plan is one that you will never, ever be able to comprehend. I know what you're doing. You thought your force field could work. Didn't you realize that I am also part of the spirit realm, and that force field is linked to the spirit realm? Or did you not know? How sad. One of these days you'll learn. I mean, you only have one day left, but maybe you'll learn. Which reminds me, scientist. You seem awfully optimistic about your little plan. You don't think I haven't been listening to everything? Why? You've given me all the info I need, really? Sad. What, are you gonna talk?
don't need to talk to you.
Oh,
You know everything that I know, but that doesn't matter. What matters is the calculation, the execution of the plan. I know you're going to be attempting to weasel your way in there like you always are. I'm aware of that. I don't care. You can try. It's not going to work. Be my guest. I'll be waiting for you there.
do you see these eyes, Powell? Have you ever seen true evil?
Wanna be true evil. You think you're so evil. You forget your origins.
My origins are nothing to me. I was once weak like you humans, and now I've evolved. I am... What was it that you put it that one day? Evolutionized my kind.
Weak and stupid.
Say it again, boy.
Weak and stupid. You.
Weak. 24 hours, boy. 24 hours. Remember that, Powell. When your son ends up like me, but truly dead. Be the area that Clay said was safe. The spirit barrier is strong here. Let's hope that they can protect us from the prying eyes.
No, nothing. Why do I hire idiots to go on a recon mission? Let's see. Hello, Detective Collins?
Hey, I just got off work and you're on Bluetooth. What's up?
Hi. I felt that I should inform you that we found no sign of Chad at the Powell compound.
Ryan, Chad is missing. First you tell me he's acting strange from Rat's Crystal, now vanished. There has to be something from that building that could help you.
Well, there is one thing. One of the hunters that I sent reported that they found a large amount of spectral matter scattered throughout the house.
Special matter? Could it be from Rain? From the spirit realm?
Unfortunately, no. We haven't been able to speak to Rain in some time. Not since Rat started growing more restless in his crystal. We have reason to believe these two events are connected, and it's not pure coincidence. Whereas the DNA sample we found, it does not belong to Rat, believe it or not. However, it does resemble Dr. Powell's, and we have reason to believe that this individual may be related to him if, he hasn't found a way to return again, which is not out of the question.
You mean that scientist, Dr. Clay Powell? Chad told me that he's no longer a threat. Why should that matter? Right?
I thought so too. However, upon further inspection, we were able to find one more sample. That one did not match Powell's. Instead, that one did match to Rat. This is concerning because, as you might remember, last time those two were together, they tried and almost succeeded to kill Chad.
Chad will be fine. I'll inform all local law enforcement in the Minneapolis and Portland area to keep a watchful eye out for anybody matching Chad's description.
Very well. We will continue to do our best on this end. The rest, unfortunately, is up to Chad.
Then we will see where the line falls between Clay Powell. Chad's no stranger to getting himself into unique situations.
No, I will not spare him any luxury as Chad did. If he betrays us, his end will be swift, and it will not be painless.
Thank you, Ryan. You've been good to us. Chad's chosen someone really good for the team of hunters.
Very good yourself. Ryan, out.
Talk later. Keep me informed. God, I know you would never do something unless you had to. I know you have your plans and they're bigger than all of us. But please help him. Please help Chad, God. Wherever he is, I need him. I need you. We need him. We all need Chad. So if there's anything, I'm not asking for any signs because that's what my faith is. That's what it'll be. My faith in you, Jesus, to provide. So God, I'm just asking that he feels that he's safe. And everyone around him feels that too. Amen.